民行动党今天下午临时召开记者会，在第一助理秘书长、副总理张志贤的陪同下，国会议长兼榜儿东区议员薄墨在会上承认自己和人协的一名职员发生婚外情，并将退出人民行动党和辞去议员的职务。
With great regret, I announce that I have tendered my resignation as a member of Parliament and as a member of the People's Action Party. I have resigned to take full responsibility for a grave mistake that I have committed. I had a relationship with a member of the People's Association staff working in Pasir Ris Punggol GRC. While the individual did not work with me directly, Punggol East used to be part of the GRC and continues to work with it. My conduct was improper and it was a serious error of judgment. I have resigned in order to avoid further embarrassment to the PAP and to Parliament. I have performed my duties as Speaker of Parliament and MP for Punggol East to the best of my ability, and my actions did not affect my performance of those duties. I am deeply sorry for letting down the residents of Punggol East, the PAP, and everyone who has believed in me and supported me. I apologize unreservedly to them and to my family. May I humbly request that you be kind enough to respect my family's privacy during this very difficult time, and I thank you again for being here.
The party first came to know about this matter on the Saturday, 8th of December. That night, Mr. Michael Palmer came to see me to inform me about this matter and said that he would resign his positions. I agreed with him that he should do so. We informed the Prime Minister, who agreed that that was the proper thing to do. The Prime Minister met Mr. Palmer on Sunday morning and confirmed the decision. And the Prime Minister directed that this matter will be dealt with decisively and in an open way. We took the last 2 days to make the arrangements to ensure that residents of Punggol East continue to be taken care of and that the transition is carried out according to the proper legal and administrative procedures. Mr. Palmer has resigned as a PAP member and as MP for Punggol East. I've worked closely with Michael for more than 6 years and know him as a hardworking and good MP, always caring for his residents, a good team player. I'm saddened and disappointed that this has happened. When he saw me on Saturday, he was very sorry for what he had done. I told him to look after his family and to do what he could to make up for the hurt that he had caused them. I told him that I would make arrangements so that the residents in Punggol East continue to be looked after. On behalf of the party and of myself, I would like to say to the residents of Punggol East, I'm very sorry that we have let the residents of Punggol East down. I assure you that we will put things right and that we will continue to look after you. I have asked Minister of State and Mayor, Mr. Teo Ser-Luck, to oversee Punggol East constituency. Mr. Zainal Sapari will be appointed as the new chairman of the Pasir Ris Punggol Town Council. We have always worked very closely together in Pasir Ris Punggol and continue to do so, even when Punggol East became a single-member constituency. I and my colleagues in Pasir Ris Punggol will continue to look after Punggol East and its residents, and I will continue to take a personal interest in the welfare of the residents of Punggol East. With Mr. Palmer's resignation as an MP, he also ceases to be Speaker. Deputy Speaker, Mr. Charles Chong, who is the acting Speaker, will continue in this role. The Prime Minister will nominate a new Speaker for Parliament's consideration when Parliament next meets. Whether there will be a by-election, and if so when, is a matter for the PM to decide. What the staff member did was wrong. The staff member has tendered her resignation, and this is being accepted by PA. PA expects its staff members to maintain the highest standards of personal behaviour and conduct, and in this case, the staff member had fallen short. Well, when Mr. Palmer came to see me, he felt that he should resign his positions, and I agreed with him. We expect MPs and advisors to uphold good moral standards. And in addition, MPs have a duty to the public, which they can only perform if they do not mix up their personal and official relationships. And it's so in any organization or profession. And more so for MPs who deal directly with a broad group of residents and depend on the public trust to be able to do their duties. So I agreed with Mr. Palmer, and the Prime Minister agreed that we should act decisively and openly in this matter. I've known Mr. Palmer as a diligent and good MP, with always concern for the welfare of his residents. However, as the Prime Minister has stated in his reply to Mr. Palmer's resignation letter, it's necessary that all PAP MPs and advisors to grassroots organizations uphold the highest standards of personal conduct, especially in dealings with constituents, grassroots activists and staff, and that the party be seen to hold its MPs and advisors to these standards. Those involved are suffering much hurt from this episode. They need time and space for the healing to take place. I hope Singaporeans will give them that time and space, and that in time they will be able to rebuild their lives.